What's up, WWE Universe? This is the voice of the WWE 223 with another video about WWE 13. Here I'm going to talk about the WWE 13 roster and who I think should be taken out, who I think should be put in, and who I'm happy that is in it. First, I want to talk about JBL. Now, JBL is in the current roster, and he is in the Attitude Era roster as Bradshaw. Now, I understand why he's in as Bradshaw, but I do not understand why he's in the current roster, as he only came back during the promos of WrestleMania 27. Next, I want to talk about John Cena's Doctor of Thugonomics. Now, he's in the current roster, but was not in during the Attitude Era, so I'm trying to figure out why they put him in. But I also noticed that during the promo with John Cena and The Rock, John Cena came back as his Doctor of Thugonomics with his Cleveland attire and gave a speech about how he was not going to lose. Last but not least, Lita. Now, I am happy about the inclusion of Lita in the WWE roster, but she is in both the current and the Attitude Era roster. I only should expect her to be in Attitude Era roster, but she's also in the current. But the reason I think she's in the current roster is because she came back on Raw 1000 to face Heath Slater. So I guess her inclusion in the current roster is actually because of that. Someone who I think should have been in it was Kurt Angle. And as you can see by his tweet, he is also mad why he is not in WWE 13, as he says, and I quote, "Why would WWE 13 not put me in the game? I was a big part of the WWE Attitude Era. Oh well, TNA." I do not understand why Kurt Angle was not in the game, because he is part of the Attitude Era, but he could be in as DLC. Someone who I also think should have been in the game was Ryback and Lord Tensai. Now, these two superstars came after WrestleMania 28, which is probably the reason why they're not in the game, but they'll probably be included as DLC as well. And last but not least, someone who I am happy that is in the game is Brodus Clay, the Funkasaurus. Now, I am excited about Brodus Clay because I thought his entrance was going to be a little off, but when I reviewed it and saw it, his entrance was actually good. And he also has Cameron and Naomi, but people are talking about why he doesn't have his chain, why he doesn't have his jacket and his pants or his hat. But I don't really care about those. I'm just happy that Cameron and Naomi are in. I'm happy that he does all his dances, so I'm just happy about that. Someone who I'm also happy that's in is The Undertaker. And the reason I'm happy about The Undertaker being in is because, as you can see, The Undertaker's hair is shaved like he did at WrestleMania 28. This inclusion is making me very excited for the game, and I would love to use him with the shaved head. Last but not least, D-Generation X. I am happy that they are in because the full D-Generation X is in, including Mike Tyson, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg Jesse James, and X-Pac. They all are in the game, and you get to use them during the Attitude Era. This inclusion has made me especially excited for the game, and I'm definitely going to use them. That is it for today. Tell me if you agree with me, if you disagree, who you think should be in the game, who you think should be taken out, and who are you happy to be in. And also, subscribe, like, and comment.